Hey folks, Ray from loveyourrv.com. Well, we've made our way a little further down the Oregon coast and we've landed in Coos Bay, Oregon. We're just going to overnight at this casino. It's called the Mill Creek Casino. They have this huge dry camping area here that you can dry camp. Costs you 20 bucks. You can go over into the RV park there. I think there's spots anywhere from $35 up to $50 there, but thought we'd save a little money here as we make our way south. Spent the last 4 nights at the Three Rivers Casino in Florence, and actually we ended up about $400 ahead because they make you play slots there to stay each night, and we ended up winning pretty big. Anyway, what I wanted to do today was show you how I've organized the truck bed in my new truck here, the Ram 3500. Took me a while to sort things out, but I think I got it just the way I want. I have a lot of stuff to store in the bed. It's one reason I like the 8-foot box. I can store a crap load of stuff in it. Also, I like to move a lot of the heavier weight from the Cougar if I can and put it into the truck, because the truck has lots of extra capacity, probably over 1,000 pounds of extra capacity in it. Whereas, you know, you start piling up your Cougar trailer, you start overloading it, so any weight I can move forward is better. I've tried to lock everything down so it doesn't move when we're towing. I'll just give you a look at how I've done that. On the back part here, I got my ladder in here. I store it right at the back here, and underneath I put our mats that we put in front of the door. I like to carry a lot of water with me for dry camping if I want to add it to the rig if we're getting low. So I got a 7-gallon and a 6.5-gallon, and I also keep we keep a little 2-gallon that we bring into the RV, and we drink out of that a lot. If we don't trust the water, we'll just get water from the water machines and fill those up and use them. So I like the new truck. Has a lot of these tie-down rings here, so there's 6 of them in the bed. Makes it really easy for me. So I've got some ratchet straps, and I run it through the ladder here, run it through the bucket, and this here, and everything's really cinched down tight so it can't flop up and down. At the back, I like to leave right under the hitch. I like to leave it kind of empty there, because that's where my brake and light line goes, and also our breakaway switch, so I like to keep that kind of open. On the sides here I've got some leveling blocks, and these ones are heavy-duty recycled rubber, so they weigh quite a bit. I was able to wedge them in there tight so they don't go anywhere either. There's the hitch. And behind the hitch I found a perfect spot for my big leveling blocks, so I'll put these under the tires and drive up on them when I need to raise one side of the RV or not. So that fits nice in there, and it's nicely wedged in place. Also, I can get at all these with it hooked up, because when you're hooked up, things get pretty tight on the rail there, so I didn't want them back here and to be trying to get at them. That's another reason I put the tire up here. It's the spare tire for my trailer. I don't like it really on the back bumper. Also, it helps to shift the tire's weight and wheel forward. I don't really trust it back there on the bumper bouncing around, so I kind of like it in the truck. My old truck, it fit right underneath the hitch here, which was nice, but this one, put it right here, and I used one of those rings and also a strap. Let's see if you can see in there, and that keeps it from rolling around or anything. Also back there, that's my solar panel wire. You can see where it comes out of here. That's my remote solar panel. Let's go to the other side here. On this side I got my chocks. They're heavy rubber, they don't go anywhere, so I just leave them there. Gas can for my generator, some extra water, and a few other odds and ends that I can stuff in there. Then I got my two toolboxes. Let me give you a look at those. So I designed that everything just fits. I just have enough clearance on everything, just enough to open this box. And in it I store lots of tools, some extra ramps, you know, my torque wrench, jumper cables, all sorts of odds and ends are stored in there. Also I got a hydraulic jack and a bottle jack, all kinds of things in case we break down that I may need. Goes in there. And let's take this puppy apart. Let's show you what's in that black box. So for security, it has some locks and a heavy chain all through this thing, and it's wrapped around my my fifth wheel hitch. Make it look not easy for someone. They're gonna have to work to get in here. Not that it's gonna stop a real thief, but it'll stop a licky-loo, hopefully. Take that off. And in here, we've got my new Energizer generator. I've got a cover for it. And it fits right in this box, which is kind of nice, keeps it out of the weather. And over to the side here, it's just some bird seed for our bird feeder. I got my Noco booster, 12-volt booster, jump starter. I got impact gun for changing tires, and then some accessories for the generator. That all fits nicely in there. Just let me pull that generator out, and I'll show you how I set it up here at the casino to run the generator while we're camping in the casino. So there you go. Not too bad. I just have to lift it out of the box and I get it onto the hitch there and then turn around and get her down. So not too much lifting. And then I can run it on the back of the truck here. And I have a couple different options. I can plug the main rig power in and power the whole rig off of this thing, because it is a 3200 watt generator, so it can even run the AC if I want. So I can do that, or if I just want to charge up my batteries, which often is the case, I don't need this plug. I can just use one of the 20 amp plugs here on the side, and then it just runs into the front of my Cougar, where I installed a special port just for using the generator to just charge the batteries, and then we'd run everything off the inverter. So that would go in there, and it ends up going into this IntelliPower charger, and that just runs as a separate charger from the one that's in my rig. All it does is recharge my bank. So it's nice to have a few different options. So I think this time I'm going to show you where I set up the truck, and I'll give you a kind of a demo of what it sounds like while we're at it. Well, here's my plan for tonight. I'm going to hook up the full power of the rig so we can watch some TV and use the microwave and stuff like that. We're beside quite a busy road with big rigs going by, so the noise isn't going to bother anybody. I've set the generator right in here, and also threw a chain on it, just so someone doesn't quickly walk away with it or anything, although it is 100 pounds, so it'd be pretty beefy to run away with it. In case it rains, I have a cover there I can put on it. Or also, if you remember, I think it was about 2 years ago, I reviewed the gen tent, and I still have that, so I can set that up if we're in pouring rain and I need the generator. It'll fit over this generator fine. But the cool thing about this generator is I got the remote start on it. I'll leave a link. I reviewed this in the summer, this generator, and I finally am starting to get to use it, so I'll have an updated review in a while once I've used it for a while. But we'll be able to sit inside the rig, and when we want to use it, we can just push the button and the thing will start up just like that. Shouldn't be too loud. It's in econo mode there. back the other side. At least in this area you won't hear it very much. We still got the solar bringing in power too. That reminds me I should go hook up that other panel. Let's turn this off for now. Show you how I hooked this panel up. You can see I used an RV power cord that I cut up, attached it to that panel, and I ran it in here underneath the hitch, the pin box, and then ran it along underneath and in, and then it ties together with the 4 panels on the roof. So all I have to do is plug that in and it blends in. So I did that so when I'm traveling down the road I can plug it in and have that panel bringing in power too. This is the one I can pull off and point anywhere I want as well. There we go, all set up for dry camping in this casino parking lot. Tomorrow we'll keep heading down the coast. We got reservations at another really nice Oregon State Park. Hopefully Anne's cold as well over and she'll be able to explore. Looking good, looking good. Till next time, Ray from LoveYouRV.com. Thank you for watching. Cheers everyone.